Oh my God. I don't know if you saw me singing a particular country's national anthem, thanks to CNN. Yes. Yeah. So this is the flower called sirin. Oh my God. I wish I wish you could smell it. Oh my God, it's out of this world. Um, it's called sirin, and what do I want to say? It takes about 5 years. Yes, 5 years for it to be like this with plants with flowers. So you can see from my living room. I have been looking at this coming up. I've been looking at the buds coming up the whole winter, and then finally it's got flowers. So take a while. You remember the bamboo plant tree? Bamboo plant story. That it takes what is it? I think 7 years, right? 7 years. 7 years to you have to water it for 7 years for the bamboo. 7 years, and then in 7 weeks it just shoot up, isn't it? Okay, so this one well, it takes a while. It takes 5 years. You can wait for 5 years, 3 to 4 years before it starts flowering. It took a very long time. So when I bought the seedling, very long, very, very long. Oh my God, Angela, you would love the smell. Oh my God, my goodness. Oh my goodness, to die for. But some people are allergic to it. Yes. So imagine this is about patience. This is about, watering in and still putting in the fertilizer and still giving it the sayang, sayang, sayang. Telling the plant that you are great, and then it come out and bloom. You see? Wonderful. But yes, so it's very much in line with business as well, right? It's like a baby. You have to sayang, sayang, sayang. You have to put in the hard work for years and then it come out. But for BE, you don't have to put in many, many, many years. What Angela, thank you, Kak Maizan. Hi, Kak Maizan. Like what Angela has said in one of her posts, that in the corporate world we have to climb ladder, the corporate ladder, but then in BE we can give you an escalator. Nice. So you don't have to work so hard, and probably that's one of the reasons why I'm in this, because I know how hard it is to build a business. I'm in my 7th year as an entrepreneur, and I built my travel business for about 5 years, right? Last year was COVID, then of course I could not run it. And I know how hard it is. So I'm looking for something where I don't have to work as hard, because I'm also not getting any younger. In a couple of years I am going to be 50 soon. So I don't want to work like how I used to work, right? So which is why I'm in BE, because I am looking for the escalator. I'm looking for the shortcut, and I want to enjoy life sooner than later. Anyway, I have been very fortunate to be in 2 retreats, 2 weekends in a row. So last week I was on Tony Robbins for 4 days, from Thursday to Sunday, and today Sunday I have been to VBAC, or the BE conference today, and there are the similarities of what I've learned in Tony Robbins as well as today's. I'm going to talk about something which probably not many of the others have highlighted, and I think that is about the targets. There was so much of talk about how many Zooms should you do every day. Like, is it 5 Zooms or is it 6 Zooms? How many meetings should you be having? Oh my God. I have been telling myself, because in general I'm still functioning at home, right? So I've been telling myself, okay, 5 Zooms after Tony Robbins, because I've done it before. Like last year I would do like 5 Zooms per day. So I said, okay, I gotta come back to that, because I've not been doing 5. So I told myself 5 Zooms. And then today one of the speakers said minimum 6. Oh my God. I feel like, oh no, I'm like, targeting lower targets. I'm not targeting high enough. But targets aside, okay, whatever it is that you want to do, and whatever it is that you think is the best target for you, okay, you know best. Tony Robbins talks about setting standards, okay? And not about setting standard, but raise your standards. Raise your standards. Step it up. Raise your standards. Step it up. Yeah? So, Tony Robbins says, if you wanna hit a certain target, like a huge big goal, are you gonna be achieving it if you do the same thing? No. You have to raise your standards. Standards means targets for him. Your goals. You have to leading to that big goal. You got to set your targets. You need to set higher targets, higher, stricter, small goals. So that's what he means by setting. And there's a lot of talk about that today also, about how many Zoom should we be doing, how many people we should be prospecting. But that's important. But that's very, very important. Okay. I also want to share a little bit about this thing about setting targets, setting standards, because for Tony Robbins, he is a very, very healthy person. For a 60-year-old, yeah, he's 61 years old, I think. He's very, very healthy. I mean, he's jumping up and down, right? Like 3-4 hours, and he's still on his feet, and he's jumping and jumping. So how can I not jump, right? So my husband were like, "What's all this jumping?" So when Tony was, okay, up on your feet, now you jump, you got to jump. Because if the 61-year-old man, he has been on his feet for about 3-4 hours and he's still jumping, you got to jump. And how is it that he's able to come to that level? Why? How did that happen? Because he sets himself, he trains his body like as if he's an athlete. And for him, if you want to set big standards and if you want to have a huge, big life, like this amazing, extraordinary life, your body must be able to support that dream. Your body must be able to be well enough for you to be savoring the fruits so that you can enjoy. You want to enjoy, you need good health too, right? You don't want to work hard until you become so sick and you cannot enjoy. So this is all very much aligned with BE also. We are very much into the health. The health aspect is so important. Good blood circulation is super important. Good blood circulation leads to good sleep, and that's super, super important. Yeah. And also we have various other supplements which can help you to gain really good life. The other one is, of course, your immune system. Jump higher. Yes, I will. And also we have our supplement Shiroto, which helps us with the immune system. How can you be fighting battles? How can you be kicking ass out there if your immune system is low? You cannot, right? So you got to eat well, you got to have good blood circulation, you got to pump up your immune system, you got to take your Shiroto, and then you can jump higher, you can set higher goals, set higher standards. Okay, that's all for me, people. Bye.